welcome to the Play Properly channel. We got Derek and Noel is back again.
Hello.
Hello. So we're gonna continue with the Smash Up Power combo showdown with 3 people. This is I think this is actually the first time that we've done anything like this with 3 people. So that's a little different. Introduces an interesting new dynamic. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt to play A-list power combos, but we're going to actually do a pendulum draft like you would normally in a proper tournament. So we don't necessarily know for sure exactly what combos are going to come out here. We're going to do a draft to find out. So before we do that, is there anything else that we should talk about, or should we just dive in?
No, let's just dive in.
Let's dive in and then we can talk other stuff later. Okay, so we'll do rock, paper, scissors for our first pick on the pendulum draft, right? Here we go, and 1, 2, 3. Damn, I'm out.
1, 2, 3.
Larry's got it. So Larry starts. So the way, as you undoubtedly know, the way it works is Larry will start, I go second, then Noel gets 2 in a row, and then it comes back in reverse order, so Larry picks first and last. Personally, I like the last position, so you can pick 2. Now, the reason that we're doing this is because, as far as I'm concerned, one of the primary reasons for doing the whole power combo showdown thing is the selection process in a pendulum draft for a tournament is very, very much part of the game. It's like
zombies.
Metagame. Larry picks zombies, of course. So the picking process is very much a metagame part of the game, and I think critical. I think knowing your factions and knowing what combos work with each faction is a central part of picking your factions in a pendulum draft. So, for example, if I were to pick Rock Stars, which I will, I want to be able to know what other factions might come or might make good combos when the pick comes back around to me, just in case Noel picks whatever paired faction I had in mind. So I pick Rock Stars.
I've kind of got a combo in mind already. That's a suggestion from the thing, but I went with the zombies because I knew zombies first because zombies are more popular.
Exactly.
So I picked the more popular one.
Right, exactly. So that there's a whole strategy about picking, especially if you're playing a larger table, like maybe 4 players or more. There's a whole strategy about picking choices. Do you go for a particular combo, or do you pick your first pick being something that's a little more open-ended that can match up with a number of different partners? I have a whole theory or a whole strategy about how to do picking. So I think it's...
And of course,
it's interesting.
Like I like pirates too, right? And I know I got 5 factions right now that I can play with pirates pretty easily and have a good chance of winning. So
that's a big factor, I think, in what makes a faction a good faction. So
I changed my mind on my factions. I'm doing Vikings and Dinosaurs.
Vikings and Dinosaurs. Okay. So we're supposed to be playing like power combos, right?
These are power combos.
Okay. Vikings and Dinosaurs.
No. I played with these before.
And it's a power combo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, we'll see how much of a power combo it is. Vikings is a pain in the ass, that's for sure.
The Dinosaurs are pretty powerful. I mean, Dinosaurs is actually one of my winningest decks, actually, but...
Wow, they're just straight up raw power.
Yeah.
Okay, so, further to my point, I chose the Rock Stars precisely because they're really good, they're one of my favorites, but there's several options that I have for pairs, for combos. So if I scroll down...
Actually, so it's just pure power, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah, maybe the Vikings aren't the best for that, so...
So, have you changed your mind?
No, I think I'm going to stick with it.
So anyways, I have the Rock Stars. And so now at this point, on the second pick, you can start metagaming your choices based on what other people have. So that's an important criteria too, because you can start picking factions that will counter other factions. And I think the whole draft picking process is a very important metagame area. So for this game, I know we've got zombies, which is interesting. And so the zombies are pretty fast, and I know that Noel has Vikings, which are kind of annoying. They like to grab stuff, so that as the potential is there that they can disrupt. Like if you've got a particularly fidgety faction combo that requires sort of fragile combinations.
Wasn't there a game when you grabbed both your bosses?
Yeah, it's particularly annoying. Particularly annoying. So I think in light of what Noel picked, so we've played other games, and I think it's becoming increasingly known that we consider the Rockstar Innsmouth combo, only with Dagon, of course, to be perhaps the most powerful combo in the game. So we'll go with that and see how it goes in a 3-player. I'm not sure how many times it's been tested in a 3-player game. We'll see if there's a different dynamic there for that one.
And I'd also like to, I think it was Rick Hudley who suggested that deck to us too, so I'd never give him a shout out, but we already kind of knew it was already a power combo, but I'd like to give him a shout out too, because he suggested it to us.
Yeah, it's awesome. So this is one of my power combos that I've been using for a while now. And other people are thinking the same way. So as Larry's picking, I'm going to start shuffling.
Nope, that's not going.
So what is the combo that Larry's picking with zombies? I think that there was a suggestion, but I'm not sure what he's doing.
I think it was Rob Greco, if I'm pronouncing it right. If not, we'll put it in the description anyways there, but he suggested teddy bears with zombies.
Oh, teddy bear zombies, okay. Well, that's going to be fast. It's going to be very fast. Not terribly high power, but fast.
So, I'll give it a try.
I'm missing one Viking there, lads.
Whoa! Actually,
That's why you always count the cards.
Always count.
Oh, count your cards, yeah. Just
I'm not too familiar with teddy bears, so I'm just going to take a quick look here before we shuffle here.
Yeah, I've played the teddy bears a fair bit, and they're not too weak. They're fast. They're more of a support deck. They seem fairly weak, but actually they're not too weak. Innsmouth is actually weaker if we don't have the Titan.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to shuffle. Okay, so while Larry's doing that, I will talk about the bases. Are we done?
Yeah,
Let's get
Let's get
the bases going.
Yeah, and let's, if someone wants to...
Oh, you have the red and yellow things there.
Mm-hmm.
Base counters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one thing at a time though. So, the way we do bases is basically we use the original standard rules from the very first, the very first set. This first original rules. So we realize that there are new rules for bases, but unfortunately those rules, they just don't work on 2 levels. The first level is, it's just really complicated and difficult to pull out the bases specific to particular expansions because the bases aren't marked.
Yeah.
And that's a critical flaw from the company. I think AEG should have been printing the faction on the bases, just the faction icon. It's simple. It's like every card has the faction icon on it. Why can't the bases do that as well? So that's the first thing. That's more of just a pain in the ass kind of a problem. But there's a straight up serious flaw in the design, in that if you're to do any sort of tournament where you have multiple games going on simultaneously, it's just not possible. It's literally not possible to do it the way the rules
Unless you have like
state.
numerous copies.
Well, unless everyone in the tournament has their own set of cards, which seems
Which usually don't.
Yeah, well, and then even if they do, they're not going to bring them.
Yeah.
And it's certainly not something to be expected. So, anyways, we just simply lump all the bases together, shuffle them really good, and I think it's better because the simple fact is, a good deck should be able to grapple with random situations, and I like having the random bases pop up. You never know what you're going to get, and it makes it much more interesting. Rather than always knowing you're going to have the same small select pool of bases every game.
That's the way I like doing it.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah, the way I do it is I keep the bases stored with the factions now, and then when I pull them out, I just use those bases. And the very rare occasion I ever run out, I just reshuffle it and reuse it. So, but that's the way I do it.
Yeah, it works too, but I don't think it would work for a tournament, really, unfortunately.
No, I would. Well, I guess in a tournament, yeah, but
It wouldn't work in a tournament because you could potentially have.
everybody would be using the same bases with their factions. So there's only one faction.
Yeah, I
each.
guess that's true.
But,
Okay, someone give me a cup, please. I need a lucky cup. And let's see if we get any monsters. Okay, we can start?
Yep.
You want me to read it?
Yep.
Okay, oh, look at that. Speaking of
Oh.
monsters.
We're gonna have madness. Get the madness up.
We need madness. Okay, I'm gonna start reading. So number one, we've got the Bastion. It's an 11 to start, 11 break point, but it's a 3/2/2. So 1 point spread, but it's got 3 monsters on it. And after you destroy a monster here, draw a treasure card. Wow. There's a web troll. So hold on, we're going a little too fast here. So web troll. It's a 1/0 treasure. Play another monster here. So we've got 3 more monsters coming. We got Bigfoot, which is 4, which is 2 treasures. Ongoing, if this is the only monster here, it's +3 power. Well, it's not going to be. So another monster. The Plutonian Dragon. This is a crazy base. So that's a power of 5 with 3 treasures. And at the end of each player's turn, destroy all minions here with power 2 or less. That's funny.
Madness.
So we still need one more monster, and here we go, King Tut.
We're getting all the high ones there.
Well, not entirely true. We got one of the web trolls. But anyways, King Tut is a 4 with 2 treasures, undead, ongoing after this base scores, the winner discards a card. Oh, God. So I'm seeing 14?
Yeah.
25? 25, is that right? 25 breakpoint? So we use the yellow marker to signify the breakpoint. That's to prevent
That's making
the
the same
error that we
mistake.
made that other time. Okay, wow. Holy smokes.
Yeah,
More monsters. Mon Dieu. Okay, so the pits, 16. It's a 4-2-1.
The door, man. It's roasted.
Sure.
Thanks, lad.
Okay, so okay, so the next one, it's the pits. It's a 16 currently. It's a 4-2-1 with a 2-point spread. It's got 2 monsters, and it says minions here are not affected by other players' actions. All right, monster number 1, a hippogriff. It's a 3 with 1 treasure. Ongoing, before the base scores, destroy a random non-monster minion here, power 3 or less. Okay, and then second, another web troll. Web troll is 1, play another monster. And a ghoul. It's a 3, 1 treasure, undead, ongoing. If this monster is destroyed, place it on top of the monster deck. Okay. So 23 power, I think? That's what I get. What do you get?
Yeah, 23. Yeah.
Mon Dieu. Okay, next. This is one of my favorite bases of all time. The Mountains of Madness, a 20. It's a 6-4-3, which is still a 2-point spread, but it's crazy time. And after each time a minion is played here, its owner draws a Madness card. I love the Mountains of Madness. And one of our wonky backwards bases, 18 breakpoint for the Ninja Dojo. It's a 2-3-2. After this base scores, the winner may destroy any one minion. Alright. So 4 bases because we have 3 players. And I think we're good to go. Okay, I'm going to get my hand going here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who started again? That was Larry, wasn't it?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm sitting under the camera, so I'll attempt to keep my hand visible as much as possible so that the folks at home can see at least what I've got going. And I've been playing this deck a fair bit on a couple of the videos recently as well. So we'll see how it performs in a multiplayer game as compared to a 2-player game. Of course, the dynamics shift quite a bit.
Tanisha C, the Mountains of Madness.
There's a Madness for their do.
And then I'm going to use the Madness to draw 2 cards. And then
Okay.
I'm going to draw another 2, and it's your turn, Derek.
Okay. So much stuff going on in this game. There's so many monsters out. I'm going to play Minion Classic Rocker. Talent, if this base has a breakpoint of 21 or higher, which it does, it's currently 25, draw a card. Use only 1 Classic Rocker per turn. I will then activate the talent to draw. And... I think I will just draw 2 cards and call it 1 and 2. I'm done. You may go. No.
Cool. I'm just going to play my action card. Reveal the top 3 cards of another player's deck. You may play a revealed action or minion of power 4 or less as an extra card. Return the rest in any order. Larry, you're beside me, so I'm going to pick you first.
So it's 1 to 3 cards.
Yeah.
So they keep coming. Sir Squeezes
Oh wow.
and Fun Bear.
So the teddy bear boss just came out.
Yeah, but what is it? But it's a power.
You may play a revealed action
Yeah.
or a minion of power 4 or less
Yes, okay.
as an extra card.
So
So
you
you cannot
play an
do
extra minion
boss.
from your discard pile, which would be useless to you.
Yeah,
So you
that's
probably
useless.
want to play Fun Bear.
So you get Fun Bear. And Fun Bear is actually pretty good.
Okay.
Does it go back in any order, or does it go back?
Return the rest in any order, so that's up to him. It's not really going to matter.
No, it's not really good.
There you go.
After
Okay, so that's
another
a
player
discard.
plays and it moves a minion to here, plays a +1 power. Okay, so I'm going to put this guy here.
Okay, you get a
And I'm gonna
Madness.
get Madness.
That's a discard. Discard your card.
And up. Oh yeah, and then I get to play this. Do I get to play this in the next action?
No,
No, you have to play that next
it
time.
goes in your hand.
Oh, it goes in my hand. Okay.
It's just an action.
Yeah, cool. Perfect.
Just
Yeah,
a
so
card
you
like
played an
that.
action, and you still got a minion to play. Because you didn't technically play a minion because the
Yeah.
minion came from the action. So.
Yeah.
King
King
Rex.
Rex, whoa. Another Madness.
Alright, now you draw your 2 cards, Noel.
Yep. Here we go, Larry.
Wow. It's already to 11 at Mountains of Madness. Holy moly.
Alright, I'm going to play Lovely Bear on Mountains of Madness. So, ongoing, this minion's starting power is increased to the highest starting power of an opponent's minion.
Jesus Christ.
So, that becomes a 7. And another Madness card.
I get a +1 power counter on this guy because you play
Yeah,
something.
you do. You guys are going to pop the base without me.
That's Thunder.
That's right. Huh. Didn't go there because I was like, I don't need to go there. And King Rex times 2.
Snuggly Bear. Special after you play your first minion in turn, you may immediately play this minion there as an extra minion.
And that'll pop the base.
Does that give you an extra +1?
That does.
So what do we have for
So
power?
he's at 11.
I'm at 7, 8.
9, 10. So he's winning. You just gave him the win.
I still got an action to play.
Bad Larry. Bad Larry.
I still got an action to play.
That's okay. The new guy, he needs the win.
Group Hug. Give one of your minions +1 power for each other minion at the same base until the end of the turn. So I'll give Dinasours Z for each other minion, so that'll be +2.
No. Each other minion.
Yeah.
Each other minion.
Oh, does that include mine too?
Are they other minions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it gets +1 for each other minion.
So it's +4.
Yeah, +4.
Oh yeah, so you won as well.
Sweet Jesus, that went up fast.
Alright, so any specials?
I should check. That's hilarious. Just so funny. No, I'm good.
Any specials?
I don't have any specials.
Alright, so the base scores.
Good job. So ding ding ding. Larry Lewis gets 6. And Noel gets 4 for second place. Which is a sizable investment considering he's King Rex. And well yeah.
But I only use 2 cards though.
One of them is King Rex, so
Yeah,
that's
It was a big
sizable investment.
It was.
Alright.
Alright, so we're gonna do the base.
Holy Land. It's an 18 breakpoint with a 3-2-1 1-point spread. If you have 2 or more minions here, your minions here cannot be destroyed. Because friendship is magic.
Alright, I draw 2 cards, and
now I have to play catch up. Because I'm way behind. Okay, first and foremost, before I do anything, Classic Rocker will talent to draw. Interesting. So let's start with the locals at the pits. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Place any of the locals revealed into your hand. Put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your deck. So I'll be playing those a lot, so I'll just gloss over that from now on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There's 2 locals going to my hand. And Rickroll goes to the bottom. Okay. So that was my minion. And very interesting. So that was my first minion play. And then my action will be spreading the word. Play up to 2 extra minions with the same name as a minion in play. So that will be the locals. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, etc. Nothing. Actually, let's put that on the other side. Make it easier. There we go. So my second extra minion is the locals, top 3. Whoa, I'm not getting any locals there. Look at that. What are the chances? So I played an action, and I've done that, and that, and that. I think we're good. I'm done. I'm going to draw 2. And you may go.
You go out and play that guy, so destroy a minion of power 2 or less.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play my madness to draw 2 cards. And then put
There
it.
no goes in your
Oh no,
discard.
so it just goes into my discard. Okay, and then I just pick another 2. Cool. Larry, it's all you play.
I think play properly. I think I should have had another Amanda's card from when I dropped Snuggly Bear, I think.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
supposed to have 3. So just play properly and grab an extra band.
That's right, Larry. Play it properly. Good job.
Alright, so my turn. Alright, I'm going to drop Zombie Lord onto the pits.
Wow.
And play an extra minion of power 2, unless we discard pile on each base where you have no minions. I'm going to play... Fun Bear, I think, here. Tanisha Z, Ponyland, and Snuggly Bear on the Ninja Dojo.
Okay.
And for an action, I'm going to get rid of Amanda's card. And I draw 2.
Okay, your turn is done?
Yep.
So the Plutonium Dragon says at the end of each player's turn, destroy all minions here with power 2 or
Oh,
less.
shoot, forgot about that.
Didn't really change much, I don't think. Okay, so it's my turn.
Yep.
We're sitting at 13 power, looks like, at the pits. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so classic rocker talent, draw a card. Well, I have a dilemma. So for my action, I will put the Sacred Circle down on the Bastion. Sacred Circle says, play on a base. Talent, you may play an extra minion here with the same name as another minion here. Okay, well, I'm going to draw 2, 1, and 2, and I think I'm within my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I'm done. You can go. Or, Noel
Noel's
can
turn.
go. Sorry.
They're all up there. What's the story with the madness cards again? Like if you have them at the end, is there?
Yeah, for every 2 madness cards, you're -1 victory point.
Oh, for every 2 you that are in your discard pile, is it?
They're in your hand.
No,
Just
for every
in
2
your
you
hand.
have.
Oh, right, okay,
No,
yeah.
they just say if you have them anywhere.
Okay, yeah.
Discard pile in your deck.
Oh, if you just have them, okay.
Anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was just gonna get rid of it, so.
That's probably a good idea. So use your action to.
Yeah, I'm using my
return it
action
to
to
the
get rid of it.
discard
Yeah. Do I put it on? No.
Yeah,
no.
put it on top. It's just the
Fine.
same.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, and that is me done.
Alright,
I'm
draw
gonna
2
do 2.
cards.
Yeah, I thought that I did. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I knew there was some consequences, alright, but I couldn't remember.
Alright, I'm going to play Sir Squeezes. Play up to 3 minions of power 3 or less. The total power is 5 or less as extra minions here. Special. After you play your first minion in turn, you may immediately play this minion here as an extra minion.
That's Snuggly Bear.
And then I'm going to do...
Play up to 3 minions of power 3 or less, whose total power is 5 or less.
Yeah, so I'm going to play Lovely Bear. I'm going to minion starting power is increased to the highest starting power of opponent's minion here. So that's going to be 4.
Oh, that's good.
Then I'm just going to play Walker. Look at the top card of the deck, discard it, return at the top of my deck.
Okay. And that, I think, takes the break point. Is that right?
Let's stay on top. Yep. Should take us past the break point. And I still get an action to play. I think I'm just going to get rid of my madness.
Okay.
Any specials?
Yeah, so actually, first of all, before the space scores, destroy a random non-monster minion here of power 3 or less. So, all.
Well, it's got to go to... Yeah, that's right.
No, it's not. It's now.
No, it's now.
It's now. I mean, you're done your play cards phase,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So all of the 3s or less shuffled randomly.
Noel can pick it. He doesn't have one in there.
It's true. All right, Noel, be good. Be good. Ah, that hurts Larry.
Actually, he isn't a power 4 because it started power 4, so it shouldn't be in there. Actually, yeah.
Damn it. Play properly.
Yeah, play properly.
Let's do that again. Okay, be good. Be good. Be good, Noel. Yeah, that's not good. That one's dead. That one's going back. Thanks, Noel.
Sorry about I was trying to pick Larry's, to be honest, because he's kind of steaming ahead of us here. We try and rein in Larry.
Yeah, he'll be okay. He'll be alright. I wanted the treasure, though. Okay, I'm looking.
Oh yeah, see, because the treasure only go to the top 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if it's a tie. I never thought about that. Tie for the last one.
Well, I don't know.
Yes, rock, paper,
I don't
scissors.
know. Yeah. Alright, so. Looks like I'm not going to be doing anything to
So I
get
get 4
second
points?
place. Yeah.
You
So
got
I
4.
think Larry's going to get.
10.
Larry gets 4 points.
I get
Noel
2.
gets 2. I get 1. Here, give me.
I get.
I'll take one of those.
Sorry, I'm 4.
You're right, you're
Yeah,
right,
you're
you're
right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a point. Yahoo! Alright, 2 treasures. Here we go. Is that right? 2 treasures?
Yep.
2 treasures. We have the Potion of Cowardice and the Dungeon Rule Book. So Larry gets first pick. So the ghoul says, if this monster is destroyed, place it on top of the monster deck. But it wasn't destroyed, it's going to the discard pile. So we will discard him as usual. The pits are gone. Take a guy.
So that one would be useful against Noel. I think that one would be more useful against Derek. I need Potion of Cowardice. So you can have that one.
Potion of Cowardice, that's the one that is a nullifier. Like
Yeah,
the
minus 2 powers, loses all abilities.
Yeah.
What do we get?
Okay, the next base is Wyrm's Desolation. It's a 20 with a 5/3/2, so a 2-point spread. Each minion here is -1 power. So has quite devastating against my deck. So Larry, you're done now, right?
Yep, draw
Larry, you got
cards.
10 points.
Mm.
My goodness, Larry's got 10 points. Noel has 6, and I have 1. I have 1 point. I have not been able to get any minions into my freaking hand. It's absolutely stupid. It's beyond words how stupid it is. Okay, so you done?
Yep.
Talent, draw. Okay, so for an action, I'm going to put. I'm going to make Wyrm's Desolation the hot venue, which seems appropriate. It's awfully warm there.
Hot venue.
So the hot venue says play on a base. Ongoing, your minions here have +1 power, which conveniently counteracts the -1 power from Wyrm's Desolation. And if this base has a breakpoint of 21 or higher, draw a card at the end of any turn that you play a minion here. Okay, I'll play the I'll play the locals at Wyrm's Desolation. 1, 2, 3. There's 1 locals. Absolutely stupid. I've had terrible, crazy, bad luck drawing this game. Okay, so I've done my talent, and I played an action, and I played a minion. So at this point, I think I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Drawing 2, 1, 2, and I have to discard 2. So Mysteries of the Deep and New Acolytes. I'm done. You may go, Noel.
Okay. War Raptor. So I get, you can put it up because I get 1 for each of those.
Yeah, so it's at 10 now. So.
Do we put the power counters on it? No, we don't.
No, it's not power counters.
Oh yeah, it is.
You don't want power counters because they could be stolen.
No, I'm going to skip my action.
Okay, draw 2 cards. Alright, from a minion, I'm going to play Gravedigger. I'm going to place a minion from a discard pile into my hand. I'm going to play it on the Worm's Dissolution, so it's only 3. And I'm picking Sir Squeezes. Over my hand. And then for my action,
You're definitely fast, right?
yeah, I'm playing. They keep coming. Play an extra minion from my discard pile.
Mm-hmm.
Zombie Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Nice.
I only get to put 1 out. Doesn't really matter because it's going to die there anyways, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's put a walker there. That way I can at least look at the top card of my deck.
It's not a Tenacious Z.
I think I'll keep it. And then that will die.
If it's the end of your
End of my turn, yep, draw 2 cards.
draw 2 cards. Okie dokes. My turn.
Yeah, let's get rid of 1.
Well, play properly now. You have 20, or do you have 11?
I have 11, yeah.
Yeah, play properly. Okay. Start of my turn. Classic rocker talent, draw a card. That should work. We're gonna gamble here. It's a bit of a gamble. Yeah, okay. What the heck? I gotta catch up, so it's time to gamble. So my action is going to be the Rock of Love. Search your deck for up to 3 minions with power 2 or less and the same name. Reveal them, place them into your hand, and shuffle your deck. So, of course, I'm going for 3 groupies. There they are. Yes, interesting. Very interesting. Now I need to shuffle. Okay, Larry, I need a good luck cut. Give me a good lucky cut. All right. So I'm going to gamble here, and I need to gamble because I'm behind. So I think, though, if I do it this way, it's better. So I've already done my talents. We're going to go with the locals. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Place any of the locals revealed into your hand, etc. And there's the locals. Hooray! I have not had much luck getting my locals out this game. I've had a few, but certainly not all of them. Okay, so I've got the locals down. Play on a base. Talent, you may play an extra minion here with the same name as another minion here. So we'll play another locals. 1, 2, 3. There's another locals into my hand. Okay. Now, Dagon comes out for free. Special on your turn. You may play this Titan on a base where you have 2 or more minions with the same name. I have the locals. Ongoing, you have +1 power here for each of your minions here that has the same name as another minion here. So the locals each are 3.
No, there's going to add power to the locals and adds power to Dagon.
It's true. Total power, yes, that's true. And then talent, play an extra minion. So Larry Lewis, do you know what my extra minion is going to be?
Groupie.
It's going to be a groupie. Alright, so here's a groupie. Play another groupie here as an extra minion. Groupie, groupie, a groupie, and groupie. So
15, right?
there's 5 groupies and 2 locals. That's 7 times 3. They're all 3s. Well, they're all equal to 3. So 3 7s are 21. Plus my classic rocker is 4. So it should be right at 25. I'm not sure.
I got you at 27. But.
I don't see how. I don't know if it matters.
I mean, but you're well over the break point, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So 3 times 5.
2 times 15.
And then another 2. So 3 7s are 21 plus 4.
Yeah.
So, anyways. Now, I've played in action. I believe I've tapped out all my minions at this point. And I've really utilized my resources there well. Okay. My play cards phase is over. We're going to scoring. Okay.
Yeah, they are going to survive too because it's not the end of the turn. So.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So, scoring. Does
no
anyone
specials.
have any specials? No. Excellent. All right.
That's okay.
So, I'm going to get a shit ton of treasure for this. 3 victory points and lots of treasure. So what order do we go in? I guess the first thing we should do is...
Scoring first.
I guess do the scoring first. So I get 3 points.
Yeah.
Yay. I got a total of 4.
I have a special.
Alright.
You destroy an action on a minion or base. Does that matter? Not really. No.
It's not going to do anything.
No, it's going to do anything here. No.
Okay. So I got 4 points.
Actually, let me look. Sorry, let me look at it again. Yeah, no.
Okay, so
Because there's that one, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter anyway. Because he's going to pop the base anyway.
it's long over. Doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 points. I have 4 points. I'm now popping the base. Wow. So 2, 5, 7. 7 treasure. I knew it was a lot, but wow. 7 treasure.
Oh, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Treasure.
Do you have any specials to play after a base score?
I do, but I wasn't sure if the treasure... I think the treasure is part of the base scoring, not after the base scoring. Wouldn't that make sense?
Yeah, I think it's part of it.
It would make sense, right?
Yeah, I think you get the cards first. So.
Yeah, get the cards first, and then I can see.
But we get to see what you get, though.
That's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, where's the ring? No ring. Darn it. Okay, so we got knee pads of allure, which is garbage. Boots of butt kicking, which is garbage. The dwarf hireling, which is not necessarily garbage. Potion of redundancy potion, which I like. Titans are not minions, though, right?
No.
No. Bag of caltrops, crossbow, and potion of idiotic bravery. Okay, so nothing too particularly exciting there, although the dwarf is good.
Yeah, dwarf will help your deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the crossbow would be helpful.
Yeah. So I can discard them, whatever. I hope I could do a lot of discarding here. It's so funny. Okay, special. After a base scores, put any number of your minions with the same name on that base into your hand instead of your discard pile. All the rupees go back into my hand. That's gone. And then... That's crazy. Special! Might as well. Play after a base scores where you have a minion, draw 2 cards. Draw another card if the breakpoint was 21 or higher.
Wish it was.
Draw 3 cards. This is undoubtedly the largest hand I've ever had. Christ. Okay, that's there. Now these guys are gone.
New base, Tornado Alley.
Okay, Tornado Alley, interesting.
What you
So
got?
it's a 25 breakpoint. It's a 4-3-2, 1 point spread. After the first time you play a minion here each turn, you may move another minion to here from another base. So it's a little bit like the one-way black hole. Okay, now, that's my hand. But I'm not done yet. I have to draw 2 to end my turn. 1, 2. I swear this is the largest hand I've ever had.
Count the cards, how many do you got there?
I know, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 cards in my hand.
You gotta
That's more
discard
than half of
13.
a deck. That's crazy. 23?
Yeah.
23.
Same as do 13.
13 discards. Jesus. So really what I need to do is just pick 10. So, yeah, that's definitely a discard. Okay, let's just pick 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. It's just hilarious. So funny. Okay. Oh, brother. So I'm picking 10 to keep. So those should be obvious. Good. So that's an interesting combination there. That's super awesome. I forgot which is which here. This is my discard, yeah. Okay. So we're discarding Rickroll. He never gets to play. Locals. So we've got knee pads of allure, deep ones, boots of butt kicking. Okay. Okay. Back Caltrops, Potion of Idiotic Bravery, the Locals, Guest Star, Deep Ones. Okay. Wow. That was crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm done. You may go. Longest turn ever. Actually, no. The longest turn ever was when I played the Disco Dancers and the Musketeers.
There's Valkyrie.
Oh, the Valkyrie.
Is that the boss?
That's the boss.
Yeah, so I get to place a minion from another player's discard pile into my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Who has bosses?
Okay, he's got bosses in there.
No, I know,
Yeah,
All my bosses are gone. I got it in my hand.
Oh, he's in your hand? Oh, you got
I meant Gravedigger.
Oh, yeah. You should have waited, no. Yeah, you should have waited. You gotta pay attention and pick your moment with that one.
I know. I thought he had a boss in there, but to be honest.
You could look at anyone's discard pile at any time.
What can you?
You can just
Yeah.
discard.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Alright, I would have done that, so I didn't know that. Good to know.
Whoa!
I don't know.
Crazy how hot it is in here.
You get to play it as an extra action, or you just
No.
put it in your hand.
Put it in your hand.
Just put it in your hand, yeah.
The point is that you're stealing someone's
Play on
balls.
one of your minions at power 5 or more. After this minion goes to discard pile, gains 1 victory point. So yeah, this guy.
Okay. That's the one that goes in the box, right?
Yeah. And that's it. That's my 2 moves.
Draw 2 cards. You draw your 2 cards.
I did, yeah.
Alright, you're going to play an action. They're coming to get you. Playing a base, ongoing on your turn. You may play a minion here from your discard pile instead of from your hand.
That is a fantastic card.
You're going to play Sir Squeezes. Play up to 3 minions of power 3 or less. So power is 5 or less as extra minions here.
Nice. So there's gonna win.
4.
There's about to win. R. Sound the alarm. There's about to win. Larry is about to win.
Now Chris has been around. I can only play 1 card from my discard with that.
What's that?
I can only do 1 card from my discard with that.
Yeah, you need something that would let you play additional.
Yeah, no, it's been errated or whatever.
Oh, there's an actual ruling?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Where did that come from?
It came from the official.
Is it new?
No, it came from official AEG ruling.
Is it new? Is it just recent?
No, just recently somebody mentioned it on one of our things and I looked into it. So
Cool.
yeah, it can only be done once a turn. So it prevents the
Prevents
for the
the zap.
robots from the yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
How am I gonna do this?
Still a good card.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it that way.
Popping and winning.
Lovely bear.
Wow.
2.
So that's 5.
And then finishes the 1.
Plays for free. Oh, you can't get there.
No, it's a -1, right? So
Oh, yeah, the -1s. Yeah, that's true.
and that ends my turn. I draw 2. It's your turn.
Okay. Well, isn't that interesting? So what is your power there? There it is.
$14. I should have us at 16. Yeah.
14 power, huh?
Well, I gotta try for that base, so that 5 points gives me the win. So.
Exactly. That's why I gotta stop you. That's why I've got to stop you. Alright, so I need to plan how I'm gonna stop you, but I can't. I just don't know.
No, I know you can.
You got 14 power, right?
Yeah.
Minion. Groupie, play another groupie. Groupie, play another groupie. Groupie, play another groupie. Groupie, play another groupie. Groupie. Dig on. Special on your turn. You may play this Titan on a base where you have 2 or more minions with the same name, and you have +1 power here for each of your minions here that has the same name as another minion here. Play an extra minion. And
That's that.
I haven't played an action yet,
Oh,
have
yeah,
I?
that's right. No, you haven't.
I haven't played an action. I also haven't played my extra minion. So I have an action and a minion that I can play.
Enjoying watching us play. Poor Noel here.
Yeah, I mean, you got power combos, you can do double up and triple up. Yeah, I mean, these boys don't really do that, I suppose. There's plenty of power with them, but they don't have the ability, especially with the zombies. Like, the zombies can just keep bringing stuff back.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting playing this combo action. I can see why the person likes it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's super fast. It's really,
Yeah.
really fast. Yeah. Yeah, it's really fast. And it might be just as fast as this one. This is more like boom, pile on, whereas that's more spread out, a little more even, but it's still super fast. Alright, so I've got an action. I don't know what I'm going to play for the action. Mon Dieu.
Maybe I
Alright,
should
so...
have played Funbear there. Get +1 power. Every time you play one there. That's what I should have done.
Action, playing the extra action.
That's what I should have done.
That's what you should have done?
Put Funbear in there instead. +1 power for every minion he plays on there.
So you're all
I'm gonna
spread
do
out
1,
over
2,
here, but
3,
this is
4,
all in
5,
one
6.
place, right? This is
Yeah.
all in one place?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's none of this is over here, right?
No.
Yeah, okay. So my minion will be Dwarf Hireling. You may play a card from your treasure pile. You may play a card from the treasure discard pile on this minion as an extra action. Okay, so I'll play the Boots of Butt Kicking on the Dwarf Hireling. Play on a minion, you may play an extra action. This minion is +1 power. So I now have 2 more action plays that I can play.
I'm gonna move the thing up to 4.
Does no one have a talent? There's not a single talent in play? Oh, that's kind of annoying. Okay, well, I'll put the Potion of Redundancy Potion on the Dwarf Hireling anyways, just because. Play on a minion, ongoing, this minion has the ability talent, use the talent ability of another minion. And hopefully a talent will come out that's actually useful for me. Okay. Play cards phase is done. Moving to scoring. Wyrm's Desolation is now handily scoring. Any specials?
Nope.
No specials?
Nope.
Okay.
I should have put Funbear out there. Damn it. I never thought about it.
On Funbear on where?
After their player plays or moves a minion, he
Oh,
has +1 power
yes.
counter on this minion, so it would have been power too.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about that actually, but yeah. I was a little bit worried about it, but it's all good. Okay. These are all going. I get 5, you get 3, so Larry is 2 points from winning, and I am almost caught up. Well, not really, I guess. 5 for me. I'm at 9. Larry's at 13. Larry's at 13.
I'm at 6.
Noel is at 6.
Noel's at 6. Noel is at 6. And so I'm definitely liking how fast the zombie. Oh, so fast. It's a power 2 or less cannot be played here. That's the Tsar's Palace 22. It's a 5/3/2, which frankly undercuts both of our decks. It's funny. Okay, I'm drawing 2 and I'm done, and it's Noel's turn.
Okay, so I'm putting down my Raider. Actually, no, before I put down my Raider.
No, you don't want to pop that base. If you pop the base,
No, I know I'm doing.
You-
I have a plan.
okay.
Larry isn't going to be there very long.
you don't want to be. Oh, okay.
Larry isn't going to be there very long. He's not going to be there at all.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Like,
But I'm just saying, if you
understand.
if you pop the base,
Yeah,
the
no,
game's
yeah,
over.
he'll get it too. Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand.
You can play on the
I understand, Matt.
You can play in the Tornado Alley and pull the Tenacious Z to the Tornado Alley if you can't kill him, or you might have somebody kill him.
No, there's something to kill him.
If you can pop the base solo, that'd be nice.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Choose one of your minions on a base, destroy a minion there with less power than yours. So Larry just says Z and him back. And then, I'm gonna, so it's on 11. It's 5 and 6, 11. So this is him, so he's 15.
Nice.
And then if I get rid of 3 cards.
16, 17, 18. There you go. 3 cards to your top of your deck.
Yeah.
So the Raider says talent, place up to 3 cards from your hand on top of your deck. This minion gains +1 power for each one until the end of the turn. Good stuff.
There you go.
3 on top.
That's it.
Is that, yeah?
That's it. Pop the base.
Okay. So
Perfect.
Noel gets 3. Now Noel's up there as well. 2, 3. Noel's at 9. Actually, Noel and I are tied at 9. And Larry's still in the lead with 13 points. Oh, that's a cool, but that was out like last night. So, the Heya Training Stable, it's 23 breakpoint. It's 4-2-1 with a 2-point spread. At the start of your turn, you may discard a card to place a +1 power counter on one of your minions here. That is an interesting base as well. Okay, Larry Lewis.
I'm going to place Lovely Bear. I'm going this minion's starting power is increased to the highest starting power of an opponent's minion here. I'm going to place him on Tornado Alley.
Oh, look who's coming down the stairs.
And I'm going to bring you over.
Okay.
And then Snuggly Bear, special after you play your first minion to turn, you may immediately play this minion there as an extra minion. I think that's only works after the first time, right? After the first time you play a minion here. Then I'm going to play for my action, Square Deal. Draw cards until at least one player has fewer cards in their hand than me. I've only got 4 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
8.
Let me see the wording. Wording's funny.
No, 7.
Draw cards until at least one player has fewer cards in their hand than you. So you're going 6.
Why would it be 6?
So I have 5.
Yeah, until I'm up to 6, so I draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play Tenacious Z before I forget.
That's good.
Yeah, that's going to go over here. Oops. Sorry, Hobbs. And then I'm going to draw 2, and it's Dirk's turn.
My turn. Very good.
Interesting.
It is interesting.
Well, I get another victory point actually, because I had that.
Oh, yeah, he's got the extra one. So
Yeah.
it would actually be at 10.
That'd be on 10.
Gotta play properly. So Noel has 10, Larry has 15, and I have 9.
Uh-oh. It's going to be your target, I know it.
Yeah. Yeah, considering there's no 2s there, it's pretty obvious that's going to be my destination for sure.
King Rex down there.
It's gonna take a while to take that down though.
It's going to take some time, alright.
Okay, we're gonna put the Monarch at the Tsar's Palace. How appropriate is that? That's so appropriate. And the Monarch says, talent, search your deck and or discard pile for a groupie, reveal it and place it into your hand. Groupies on the top of my discard pile goes into my hand. And then the Dwarf Hireling has the Potion of Redundancy Potion. It says this minion has the ability talent. Use the talent ability of another minion. So I'll duplicate the Monarch. I'll take another groupie into my hand. And yeah, I don't see anybody to stop Larry. The Tornado Alley is such a pain in the ass because it's got a really high break point and it sucks everything into it. Yeah, well, I think the game's over, boys. I'll draw 2. See if I get something lucky. I am done.
Shield in. Reveal the top card of another player's deck. So Larry. If it's an action or a minion of power, yeah, there you go. It's in my hand. There's others.
I think you can immediately play it.
Oh yeah, no, it goes into your hand, no?
Read the card.
Yeah.
Yes, special. After you play your first minion in a turn, you may immediately play this minion.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Because it can't go to the Tsar. No teddy bears at the Tsar's palace. So
Yeah.
that's funny.
Oh, that's, so for my action, I can't do an action right now, unfortunately. So your go, Larry.
I'm playing a Tenacious Z and a Tornado Alley. Gonna bring the Monarch over.
Yup.
1, 2,
The
3,
big
4,
question is, can
5.
you
That
pop
will
it?
pump up Lovely Bear.
By how much?
2.
Why? Oh, the highest
Printed
point
value.
here. Right. Yes, got it. Still gotta make up 9. That's still pretty tough, but I don't know. You should be able to. You haven't done anything yet, right?
Nope, that's just. Potion of Carradin's plan. A minion on goes minion has -2 power and loses all abilities.
Mm-hmm.
That will stop you from getting your rupees because the ability is gone, can't be copied.
That can be copied. Why can't it be copied?
Loses all abilities.
This minion has the ability, use the talent ability of another minion.
But if your talent ability is wiped out.
Loses all abilities. Yeah, okay, I guess so.
And I draw 2. Oh, finally.
Finally, he says.
Yeah, I'm a little bit minion starved right now.
Oh, I've been minion starved. This is funny. It's supposed to be a fast deck, and this deck has been really minion starved.
If I didn't get minion starved, I probably could have won by now, but.
Mm-hmm. I had about 2 turns that I basically couldn't, maybe 3 turns that I couldn't do anything because I didn't get any minions. Even with the stupid locals. So it's 15, is it? Is that 15? Where are we at? So I am 3.
8 plus 5, so.
So I have a total of 8.
You're 8 minus 2. You're 6.
Oh yeah, -2. Right. Sorry, 6. Yes.
That specifically says starting power, right?
Hmm?
Starting power, yeah. So it's
Mhm,
5,
mhm,
6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, 8 by 6, that should be 14. That should be there, right?
Well, I don't think I can win, but at the very least I can make things interesting. That's your snuggly bear too, right?
Yeah.
That's not you don't have any of this stuff right anymore.
Him.
Yeah. He's got a snuggly bear.
You have a
in his
snuggly
hand.
bear in your hand.
Oh, I have a
but
snuggly
it's
bear in my
not
hand. No,
Played, right?
it's not out, no.
I had a snuggly bear way over there a long time ago with my zombie lord. So I figured nobody wanted to go over there anyway, so you don't want to win that base, so just put one over there.
I'd go there right now and grab some points,
Yeah.
but you're blocking it, so. I'm just trying to think if there's any way.
See, if I was third, you can pop that base, but
But Noel's not there. Thanks, Noel. Could have given you some points there. I can't go there really very effectively. Noel, you don't know how are you?
Sorry, lad. Didn't know what you were going to do.
Well, he wanted the 5 points to win. I mean, that's what you're
Yeah, well, that's my thinking. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get there, but I said I'd try anyway. Because between being able to be sucked over there and...
Yeah, but you've got enough power there. I know you got a card to lower that break point.
Yeah.
Which you can bust it and win it.
Yeah.
And win the game. But that's where Tornado Alley kind of screws things up.
Yeah.
Because I can grab cards.
Yeah, it's brutal.
That's why I put Loving Bear there, because I knew if anybody put any higher stuff up, I could easily just put it right there and boost my power there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I think I'm going to give my minions. Part of the problem too is that all my stuff moves to the higher breakpoints, and Tornado Alley is the highest breakpoint base, so I can't take anything out of it. Alright, so for my minion, we'll play 2 groupies, and then that brings Dagon out, which gives me an extra minion play. So I have a minion and an action left.
What does I get up to? 3, 6, 7.
I think maybe there's just no point. I should just put all my eggs in one basket and get my best points that I can.
I'm just saying right now, or I could probably win it on my turn. So.
Well, no, that's obvious.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to give you 3 points, which is going to make it 16, and give myself 13. Yeah. Yeah, I think it can just end the game. So if I do this, gives me my extra minion. My extra minion is then Rickroll, and
Rickroll actually got played. Oh my god.
I play Rickroll occasionally.
Does this mean we all have to dance?
Yeah, alright. Okay, I'll play the crossbow. He's upset. He's a crossbow. Choose a base and a faction. The faction is Rock Stars. All minions there of that faction get +2 power. So, groupies are +1, +2. So the groupies are 5. So that's 10. And Rickroll.
King is back to 5, and Rickroll.
The king's back to 5. Basically, everyone's 5.
Yeah.
So I got 20 power +3, so 23. 23 power.
I've got 5, 6, 7, 8.
And just for fun. Actually, that would give you. So just for fun, I'll pull.
Let's pull an Noel so he gets some points.
Pull in Tenacious Z. I won't pull in the Shield Maiden because I would give him points. But pulling in a Tenacious Z, actually, it makes no point. I mean, the game's over, but that actually makes more sense. Because the Tenacious Z just comes right back out.
Yeah.
Alright.
They got no specials.
Boom. Oh, I do. Power Ballad. Choose a base. Your minions are gain +1 power until the end of the turn. So, like, all my guys are 6. 28 power, which does absolutely nothing for me. So I definitely had enough power. Like, I could easily pop a base. I couldn't move my guys off the stupid Tornado Alley. Or I'd been easily able to pop a different base. Anyways, that was an interesting game, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good, Larry.
So, final score, Larry has 16. I have 13, and Noel has 10. So, it's still pretty close. I wasn't really a blowout, but...
Started out looked like it was a blowout, but then like I said, I got minion started, and then it was just like I couldn't do nothing.
I was so minion started in the beginning. I had about 2 or 3 turns where I didn't have really any minions in my hand at all. Yeah. And it's like, what is this? This is supposed to be the deck where you're always getting the locals in your hand, and I just couldn't get locals in my hand. Yeah. So that was frustrating. So that just goes to show that all card games are inherently statistical, and that's why I think it's important to have decks that have things that can manage the draws. But that being said, this deck does that. This deck has the locals, which manage the draw to a certain degree. And even still, I was struggling. I got some locals, but I kept drawing, pulling up blanks there on the locals a couple times.
Yeah, like if I had some cards to be able to play from a discard, it would have been nice, but I didn't even have that. I mean, on my last draw, I did have Gravedigger, and then I did also have the Keep Coming. So, so I was gonna pull one of my bosses and play.
The teddy bears are good. The teddy bears are actually fun. I've used them. I like to match the teddy bears with the magic girls. That's quite good. The teddy bears are one of those, like, they can pretty much match with anyone.
Yeah, I haven't played with them very much, but
yeah, they match better with decks that are fast and small minions. So things like robots, robots, zombies, rockers, Innsmouth, all the fast and small decks the teddy bears go well with. They go really well with magic girls because the magic girls need lots of minions out. Anyways, that was interesting.
So you think this is a power combo?
I would not consider that a power combo because it's just a good solid deck. I'd say it's like an A-. It's like an A-. It's reliable. It's reliable and fast.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too sure because I know I got kind of lucky and I got my 2 bosses pretty early in my hand.
Yeah.
Which is not always the case, so.
The zombie boss is not relevant to much of anything. It's nice, but it's not relevant.
Yeah.
And the teddy bear boss is just more fast power. They're actually both similar. Both the bosses are similar because they both put out a bunch of little guys.
Yeah.
The teddy bears, though, you can play them on the same base, which is actually better. Because the zombie boss forces you to spread out, whereas the teddy bears let you.
Which is kind of what I wanted to do toward the end because I wanted to make certain I was picking up points.
Yeah.
But you guys started popping bases without me, so it started to make me nervous there.
Yeah, well, I made a big tactical error. So this game was basically I screwed up from the very beginning by not getting on that base that you guys. What was it? The Mountains of Madness. It's like I didn't get on the Mountains of Madness, and I didn't think you guys were gonna pop it that quick, but you did, and that was foolish. I should have done that. So it would have been a totally different game if I'd have been on there because that'd have been at least three extra points, and that'd have been tied with you. Yeah. I lost by 3 points, so that was stupid. So there you go. That was probably my fault, but I also struggled with minions as well.
Yeah. So what do you think there, Noel? You've been pretty quiet.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it? You had fun playing?
What do you think about your faction combo?
Yeah, I'd probably do a different faction next time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're okay together, but yeah, I think there's more powerful out there for sure.
Yeah, it's the dinosaurs are just brute force and ignorance.
Brute force, yeah. No, I'd do something a bit more elaborate next time for
sure. There's nothing particular.
I think I just chose them because the last time I played these, I was I nearly, like, Larry basically picked me at the very, very end. Yeah. That was the one that I thought I had won. I had won, and then you get a specials.
Yeah, I had the pirate special. Sailed right in there and stole it from you.
So that's why I said I'd give these another go because it was the only other time I've ever played these. So so that's why I gave them a go. But no, I would play something a bit more elaborate that has more power for sure.
Yeah. Cool. Well, so actually, one thing that's important to point out is, we've been talking about the Innsmouth Rock Stars being like the AA power combo, like the best of the best, and it's like, well, okay, they just lost. In a 3-player game, they just lost. No, I mean I only lost by 3 points, and I screwed up in the beginning by letting a base get popped without me, and I lost 3 points for that. So it was close. It was very close, but I think. See, the thing about the teddy bear zombies is that they're reliably decent. It's a little bit like going to Starbucks.
Yeah.
You're never going to get the best coffee in the world when you go to Starbucks, but it's always going to be reliably decent.
Yeah.
So, like with this deck, with my deck, I can draw crazy stuff. I can have massive blowout games potentially if the cards go right. But if they don't, there's no weak points in your deck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no weak points. Whereas in mine, you hit my weak points at the end, and actually, I that was the final straw. The final nail in my coffin there was when you knocked my king.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You get unlucky with these kind of ones too. So.
well, the
Yeah, that
bases,
doesn't help either. But
the bases, but I like that. I like the fact that the bases are unpredictable and it makes it very interesting, right? So like having the Tornado Alley out and having the Tsar's Palace out, it made it, and then we have a backwards base as well. the only normal base was this one, and it's like no one was there because the Tornado Alley pulls everything in. So it makes it for an interesting tactical situation. Otherwise, the games get repetitive and redundant. I don't like that.
Yeah.
All the bases make it exciting.
Yeah. Well, and there's just so many. Just the chances of getting the same bases game after game is negligible.
Yeah.
So, anyways, bottom line is, I think that faction, the Teddy Bear Zombies, is solidly decent.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play it a little bit more just to make up my mind on it. But
Yeah.
I mean, it worked very well at the very beginning. Like I was up 10 points, like right off.
Yeah. Well, it's true. A lot of that was
fast.
A lot of that was my foolishness of not getting on the Mountains of Madness.
Well, I still would have had 10 points because I won both.
You had 10 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
You won 2. Yeah, you won 2 points. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, you definitely and so part of that's going to be the luck of the draw with getting bosses out quickly.
Yeah.
But
just
all
speed,
decks, you're still fast.
Yeah.
No matter what, the deck is fast.
You weren't to know that we were going to pop that. To be fair, though, I mean, like we the game had just started.
No, but it's good. It's good sound tactics to have a minion down on every base when it looks like it's.
But he had King Rex on there. Then next to know, I've got my 7 matching your 7, and then it's just like
he's playing one of the honestly, that's one of the fastest decks. It's not a weak deck either. Like the thing is, like Innsmouth is fast, but it's not. It's weak. There's every minion is a 2, so. It's got to make up for it in other ways, but those minions in those decks are not weak. They're standard, and actually the teddy bears, in some fashion, they can be particularly strong. So, anyways, yeah, it was just foolish. But I don't think the Innsmouth Rock Stars is like head and shoulders above others. I think it's very, very fast, very powerful.
I think very reliable.
No, I think
statistically though, but I think more often than not, you have a better chance of winning.
I would rather for managing statistics, I would much rather play the Super Thieves because the Super Thieves can manage statistics much better. Yeah. A lot of this deck. See, the thing that I don't like about this is you've really got to get all the groupies.
Yeah.
You gotta get all 5 to make it effective, and then you're carrying 5 cards around your hand. Yeah. It's half your hand.
You got 23 cards in your hand.
I know, right? Exactly. So it's cumbersome. It takes a long time to get. There's just a lot of moving parts, and it's easy to have one of those components not fall into place.
Yeah.
So, after playing this deck a couple times, I think I'm leaning towards Super Thieves as still my favorite, most reliable, because it's maybe not. This deck potentially is stronger and certainly faster, but the Super Thieves is more reliable. And there's a couple other combos I haven't really tested yet that I want to test as well, involving the Magic Girls and a few others.
Yeah, I know you like the Magical Girls.
Yeah.
There was a time there where it was just everything you played was Magical Girls or something.
Yeah. Well, actually, I was playing the Magic Girls, And that's how I actually came across this combo of Innsmouth and Rock Stars, because the Magic Girls key everything off of having a large number of minions on the same base. All their powers are related to the number of minions present. So I was looking for factions that had a lot of fast minions, fast small minions. So Innsmouth and the Rock Stars are two factions that pair very nicely with the Magic Girls. So I was playing Magic Girls with Innsmouth and playing Magic Girls with the Rock Stars, and then at one point I was like, oh, I should try the two together. And they work really well. Okay, we'll lose my voice. Any other last comments?
No, I think I'm done.
No.
So that was an interesting. Thanks for joining us, Noel. That was an
Thank you.
interesting.
Thanks, guys. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, like having a three player game, it changes the dynamics quite a bit. So that was interesting.
Really, yeah. I mean, I can act as interference if anything.
Exactly.
Stop. Get it. Interfere with the two pros.
Exactly.
The two pros. Yeah.
Exactly. The veterans, the two veterans.
Yeah, you're picking on me, so I took that as a compliment. So.
He was picking on you because you were in the lead. If I was in the lead, he'd be picking on me. so That's fair.
So
That's true. That's usually what I do,
there's
too.
that dynamic. Yeah, I done alright. I mean, I didn't play amazing, but I.
Exactly.
But
No, Larry was in the lead from the very beginning. He never
Yeah.
looked back. So.
Yeah.
Good. All right. I think we'll call it there.
Yeah.
Boom and boom.
Boom.
Very good. All right.
Yeah, guys.
Remember to play properly.
Always play properly.
We'll get Noel up to speed and play properly.
Yeah, well, I played properly there.